Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you for clicking on this video. So today's video is going to be all about how to focus on yourself and the best ways to prioritize yourself this year 2023. This year is going to be all about us. So to me, prioritizing yourself means giving yourself the maximum attention, compassion, time, and energy you deserve. Like we all deserve maximum attention. Like we deserve to give ourselves attention, we deserve to give ourselves compassion, we have to give ourselves time. Like time is so precious. So why aren't you giving yourself that time? And the energy, we deserve to give ourselves energy this year 2023. So I wrote down a list of things we are going to be talking about on my journal. So the first one on my list of ways to focus on yourself and the best ways to go about it this year is be comfortable being alone. I cannot emphasize on this a lot. Like I don't know why some people find it very difficult being comfortable being alone. We should all learn to be happy with ourselves. We should all learn to remember that with or without any other person, we deserve to be happy. We should not focus our happiness on the opposite person or our partner and friend. We should learn to be comfortable being alone. We should learn to be happy being alone. We should learn to enjoy our own company. Majority of us find it very difficult to be alone or enjoy our own company. We always find pleasure or happiness in someone else, and when people are not around us, we are always very bored and we are not happy with ourselves. So please, guys, let's learn to be alone. Let's learn to be comfortable in being alone. I'm not saying you shouldn't surround yourself with loved ones and friends. No. All I'm trying to say is sometimes ask yourself, with or without this person, how happy am I? Am I happy being alone? Can I be on my own? What if they are no longer there? What if they decide to not be our friends tomorrow? Or what if something happens and we are no longer in contact with them or we can't talk to them? What are you going to do? Are you going to be unhappy for the rest of your life? So we should learn to be happy and comfortable being alone. We should learn to be our own happiness. We should learn to enjoy our own company. And the honest truth is when people see that you're happy by yourself and you're comfortable being alone, there is this so much joy that comes within you, like so much genuine joy when you're alone. Trust me, when they are coming close, they are going to come correct because they know with or without them, you are happy. But once you give these people the sense that you have to be around them to be happy, without them, your day is bad or your day is good, they are going to take advantage of you. Like they are going to get on your nerves. They are going to feel like they're the center of your world. Guys, like let's try not to make people the center of our world. The truth is just that I feel we should learn to want friends and not okay, we all need friends, but let's learn to put them in the category of wants because you putting them friends in the category of need to me means without them you cannot breathe, means without them you cannot eat, means without them you are completely sad, like without them you cannot even live, and which is very wrong. Friends should be a one-to-one situation. Means you just need them to be a bonus. Doesn't mean that, and that when I mean you just need them to be a means like, for example, now this is your cup. Your cup is already full of happiness. Like it's already pouring. Like it's pouring. So your friends are just to tap from that happiness. Like, do you understand? They are not meant to be the one to fill your cup with happiness. Your cup is already filled because you are happy being alone. So that's what I mean by we should learn to be happy being alone. The second step on my list is self care. Guys, I'm not just talking to our ladies now, I'm talking to both the guys. Like, learn to take care of yourself, learn to prioritize your self care, learn to, learn to just take care of your whole body, your looks, your expression, every single thing. If you're a girl and you feel fixing your nails like me, I love fixing my nails. If you feel fixing your nails is going to make you happy, please do it. Create out time in a day, maybe in a week or a month to take care of your hairs, your nails, your clothes. Like just take care of yourself. Your physical appearance should be good. it also helps. It's one of the steps in prioritizing yourself, because you cannot tell me you're prioritizing yourself and you're looking shabby, or you're looking like one forgotten object, or someone like you can't even look, like you can't even recognize yourself. You should learn to prioritize yourself, ourselves. You can create a self-care spa day, a hair day, nails day, toenails day, like massage day. Just learn to take care of yourself. Learn to prioritize your self-care. And yes, some people might feel, oh, prioritizing your self-care is going to be very expensive. Trust me, you can do it from from your comfort zone. You can decide to take a bath, like when I mean like soak bath. For those of you that have bathtubs in your house, you can decide to give yourself a manicure or pedicure in your home. You don't really need to go to the most expensive spas or expensive hair salons to do. The most important, the end goal is to look good at the end of the day. That when you look at yourself, you be like, oh, Jennifer, you look lovely today. Oh, Rebecca, you look sweet today. Oh, like when you look at yourself, like you are able to praise yourself and tell yourself that, wow, I look lovely. I look beautiful. I look handsome. I love my new haircut. I love my new hair. I love my new nails. I love this. I love that about myself. Learn to prioritize your self care. Learn to smell good. Learn to look good. Ask yourself, this is how what I always do to myself, like, do I love, like, if I look at me in the mirror, do I love what I see? You get, when you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't like what you see, then means there is a problem. So let's try to prioritize ourselves, oral hygiene, physical looks, and everything. Please, guys, it's very, very important. Remember, they say how you look, or yes, how you look is how you are dressed, right? I think that's right. Yes, how you look is how you are dressed. So that's it. So let's prioritize our personal health, like health care, the what we eat, just your self care. Prioritize is very, very important. The next one on my list is staying true to yourself. This one has been a very big one for me, because for the longest time, I think when I was much younger, I'm saying when I was much younger, like I'm old. Anyways, when I was in my teen years, I wasn't true to myself. And that wasn't because I didn't want to be true to myself, but because of the circumstance, the situation in which I found myself. All I'm just trying to say is sometimes we have friends, or we have people that make us, we are actually a different person when we are around them. Or, okay, for example, now, let me see, when you're in the midst of, you're in the circle, or you're in the midst of a group of girls or some group of girls, and you find out that you're trying to form accents. You're trying to form British accent, or you're trying to form US accent, or you're just trying to form talk the way you are not used to talking, because you're trying to fit in. Maybe because of them, they are actually speaking like one UK citizen like that, or and you're now seeing yourself speaking that way just because you want to fit in. Trust me, you're not going to be happy with yourself, because that is not who you are. And the truest truth is that most of us have forgotten that we can actually be in the midst of people and still be ourselves. Like I said, like I always tell my friends, if you're in the midst of friends or people and you're not your best self, like you're not representing who you truly are, then those people are not supposed to be your friends. Trust me. If you're in the midst of people and you're not being yourself, then trust me, those people are not supposed to be your friends. Because I don't see the reason why you should be in the midst of people and you're being fake. If you call someone your friend, or people are your friend, I feel they should know the genuine side of you, like the real side of you. I don't see any reason why you should be faking, or trying to form accent, or trying to act a certain way in which that is not who you are. You're just trying to fit in. Please do not try to fit in. Yeah, there's certain situation where you should fit into things, but it should be positive fitting in. It should be positive. It should be positive fitting. Why can't I talk? It should be positive fitting in, and not you trying to form what you are not. Because habits that we cultivate actually goes a long way with us. When you're fond of being unreal or not being realistic to yourself, trust me, you're just going to end up living a fake life. Like everything about you is just going to be fake, 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 fake. And that is actually a bad thing. Where you're being fake means you're not prioritizing yourself, means you're not prioritizing your belief, you're not prioritizing your values. Another example is when you're in the midst of people and you guys are actually having a conversation about something and you're not able to air your own view. You're actually trying to flow along or stick along with what they are saying, like all this, yes, ma'am. Okay, oh yes, okay, my friend said this is how it should be, and so this is how it should be. When you know deep inside of you, you actually have something better to say, or you actually have a point that is better than what is, but because of you just want them to be your friend by all means, you're just going to stick to what they said. Then at the end of the day, when you now get to maybe your house or your room and you're like, what just happened? When you could have just trashed the issue at that place, like at that point in time, and tell them, okay, this is what I think about the situation. This is how I feel. Like, you should be able to air your own opinion. So that is it. Then the next one is, I think this one is actually also being, also related to being, being true to yourself, which is be who you are. Trust me, there are certain people in this life that, okay, for example, let me give you, you see this book like this now. I'm reading this book. Like, if you see this book, there are certain people, like in the, let me not use this book. When you're reading a novel, there are certain people you hear their name from the beginning of this novel to the ending. Do you understand? Why there are just certain people you just hear their name in one page? Why some people you just hear their name in one line? That is just how life is. You should understand that not everyone is meant to be in our life. When you're in a space or a gathering, be it a relationship, a situation, any form of ship, and you're not being your best self, you're not happy with who you are, you're not happy with where you are, you're not happy with the way you handle situations, you're not just happy because, like, when people, like, when your friends are influencing you negatively, and you know, the funniest part is that sometimes we know, but because we want to make those people our friends by force, we now forget our values, our moral, forgetting that, oh, we were trained differently or we were raised different. I'm not saying that if your friends if your friends are actually affecting you positively, then it's fine. But once they're affecting you negatively, then I think you need to use the door. Like, you need to put it low salon. Then the next one on my list is set goals. I really don't know why you should be on earth as a grown up. You are 18 or above and you don't have goals. Your goals can just be, oh, you waking up and saying at the end of this year you want to have maybe 10K in your account. That's your goal. Or you saying at the end of this year, okay, you want to buy a car. That's a goal. We should all have goals. Once you don't have goals, you just be roaming aimlessly. Your life will just be going back and forth, like you don't even have magnitude and direction. You prioritizing yourself means you setting goals. Goals could just be, you can set goals in, like I personally set goals financially, health, spiritually, emotionally. Like, you can have financial goals, you can have health goals, you can have emotional goals, you can have spiritual goals. You can decide to say, okay, fine, this year I'm going to read my Bible every day. That's your setting goal. You can say, oh, okay, this year I'm going to save 70% of my monthly income. That's your setting goal. Or you can say, oh, this year I don't even want to be in a relationship. I just want to just focus on myself and my career and my personal growth. That's a goal. But when you don't have goals, like, how are you now prioritizing yourself? Like, I still don't get it. How people just do the whole year without any goals. Like, I still don't understand it. Please, if you understand, tell me in the description box because I'm still trying to get it. So the next one on my list is how you talk to yourself. Like, are you the type that is always, like, the next one on my list is listen or look at how you talk to yourself. How you talk to yourself is very important. For example, I used to be the kind of person that always talk to myself negatively, especially when I feel disappointed about an outcome. And I'll now tell myself that, oh, fine, Jennifer, this thing happened this way because you don't deserve it. And when I look back, I'm not like saying people get disappointed. Once I'm disappointed, me feeling disappointed or me being disappointed doesn't mean it's my fault. I actually had to change that mindset of me believing that whenever I am disappointed, it's not my fault. It could be from the next person. Sometimes it could be my fault though, but it could also be from the next person. or maybe I was so bent on the result instead of following the process. It can also lead to disappointment. Why can't I talk? It can also lead to disappointment. So I started to learn to talk to myself positively, always tell myself I deserve better, I deserve a good life, I deserve to be happy, I deserve to have genuine friends, I deserve to be in genuine spaces, I deserve to have a good career path, I deserve to do this and that. I am going to achieve my goals, even if there might be obstacles, I'm still going to achieve my, like I learned to always say positive things to myself, and I'm so grateful to God that I learned that, even if I learned that late. But I mean, I've been saying nice things to myself, and so far I've been seeing the results of saying nice things to myself. So let's learn to be kind to ourselves. Let's learn to say good things to ourselves. Let's learn to be very positive. And if you really don't know how to be positive or say positive things to yourself, there are self affirmation apps. Like I use I am. I don't know if any of you know I am. It's on iOS. I don't know if it's on Android, but I think you should check if you're using Android. But if you're using iOS device, you can check I am. I use I am. Like it always gives me daily notification on positive affirmation. When I just see when it's, once it just pops up, I just click on it, open it, and I recite and say it to myself. And it has been helping me even in bad situations. Whenever I go through things that are bad, I'm like, okay, fine, Jennifer, you deserve to be happy. Jennifer, you deserve to move on from this situation and look at the brighter side of it. Jennifer, you deserve to, like every time I'm always telling myself are always positive things like I deserve this, I'm going to achieve this, I'm going to do this, yes, I can do it, I can. So sometimes prioritizing yourself might require you to get off social media. Yes, I know I paused before saying it because some people are like, why will you get off social media? Yes, because sometimes the internet can just make us feel like we are not good enough, or we are not where we are supposed to be, or we are not doing enough to be like, the internet can just corrupt our mindset and can make us feel like we are not working hard enough, or we are not working smart enough, or we are lazy. Because okay, when you open Instagram and you see a girl of 23 years driving a G-Wagon, and maybe you're working so hard and you're like, how come is she driving a G-Wagon, and you that work so hard, you don't even have a Toyota Camry, all this type of thing. So sometimes I just tell people get off social media for some time, maybe a week, 2 days, 3 days, a month, and see. Like it's going to like do it. Just try it. Just try to get off social media. Once you see social media is actually affecting you mentally, because Instagram can affect people mentally. Once you're that kind of person that does not have self control and say, okay, fine, what I see on social media most times are actually not even true. Sometimes I just fake life, or people try to portray what their audience wants. So I really don't allow it to bother me. If you're not that kind of person, please just get off social media. Please, for you to delete your Instagram, please delete, for you to delete your Twitter, your Snapchat, which other account, TikTok, please delete everything. Like I have trained myself so much that I do not compare my life to anything I see on the net. My journey and anybody's journey I see, they are two different journeys. So I do not compare my own journey to anybody. But if you're the kind of person that to not know, or you're not disciplined enough to, or you've not trained yourself to the extent of you being happy and content with where you are, and always believing that okay, you can do better, please just get off social media for some time, or try as much as possible to just not allow things you see on social media affect you or affect your journey. So that's it. So the last one is, which I'm very, very guilty of, this last one, which is prioritize your sleep. Jennifer, you're saying prioritize your sleep. Should I used to sleep? Anyways, I'm actually working on this, but I decided to bring it onto this video because, guys, let's learn to sleep properly, at least 8 hours a day. I am still trying. At least I used to try to sleep like 6 hours a day, but let's try to sleep at least 8 hours a day. It's us prioritizing our health generally, because if you don't sleep well, you can't function well. Let's be honest. Like if you don't sleep well, you cannot function. Like I don't know how you want to do the magic, but you cannot just function well if you don't sleep well. Like you just be having mood swing. Like anytime I don't sleep well, like if I don't even sleep up to 5 hours, like that whole day is gone. Like I'm just I'm just like something they are pushing. Do this, do that. Like, do you understand? Like, I am not being my best self. I will not, sorry, excuse me. Like, I am not always productive anytime I don't sleep. I'm still working on it though. So I'm still a work in progress when it comes to this last step, like learning to sleep though. I find it very difficult to sleep. I don't know. I don't want to say it's insomnia. Maybe because I don't just sunshine, but I'm still trying to try my best to learn to sleep well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other ways in which we can prioritize ourselves this year 2023, please guys drop it in the comment section. I'm open to learning new ways, but these are actually the ways I think I or things I've been doing to actually help me prioritize myself this year. I'm open to learning, and please, if you have any video idea or any kind of video you want me to make, please guys, please, I need your video suggestions, like what you guys would love to see. Please drop it in the description. Jesus, Jennifer, drop it in the comment section below. See you guys in my next video. I love you all. Bye.